position is reject it as it is. Reject. Reject Finance Bill 2026-2027 because sasa introduce quietly leasehold. Dedan Kimathi atakuwa amekufa bure ikiwa ile damu wa Kenya walimwaga, haswa watu wa mlima huu walimwaga ndio ardhi yetu iwe sawa. Sasa nyinyi wajukuu wenu watakuwa wakilipa rent because leasehold, kupatiwa lease unalipa rent, wajukuu, vizazi vijavyo na vingine. And that is what this administration is trying to introduce.
Of pettiness that we see from this administration is shocking. You know, some of the things that people say, these guys talk about, they can make a dog cry.
Kenyans across the country have continued to reject the proposed Finance Bill 2026, with citizens and also opposition leaders accusing the government of introducing punitive taxes at a time when the cost of living remains high. As you can see on the screen, CS John Mbadi talked about that in quotes, let's not politicize the Finance Bill 2026-2027. Kalonzo Musyoka misled the public by calling for the rejection of the finance bill, claiming there are hidden provisions such as taxation on land. It is irresponsible for a leader of his station to spread propaganda. As we just heard from the start of this video, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka intensified campaigns urging Kenyans to reject the bill, claiming it contains hidden clauses that could affect citizens and also common mwananchi, and of which the Cabinet Secretary of Treasury, that is John Mbadi, have come to defend himself. And netizens on social media, they are continuing to spread the hashtag reject finance bill. Like Bill have said, tulisema leo ni holiday, we reject the finance bill 2026 and the high cost of fuel in Kenya. Marvin Mabonga wrote and said, the finance bill 2026 is a punitive, we reject it in a totality. What are your opinions? You can just be dropping your thoughts, opinions, feedbacks about the finance bill 2026 down below in the comment section. Kiprono have wrote and said, from today hence forward, maandamano ni Monday to Friday. Key points are being reject finance bill 2026, reject fuel prices. You can see there total shutdown from Monday to Friday. They have continued campaigning for the hashtag reject finance bill on various social media platforms. Masharia wrote and said, finance bill 2026 is much worse than the finance bill 2024. Kwanza hapo kwa land ndo wanaharibu kabisa. They want to turn our freehold land into a leasehold land, whereby we will be paying annual taxes for our land. Failure to pay your land will be auctioned by the government. This is wrong. In so many ways, Mau Mau didn't fight British to reclaim our land, only for a corrupt government to turn it into leasehold after over 60 years of independence. Can see netizens, they are pissed off by the Cabinet Secretary of Treasury, that is CS Mbadi, and also President William Ruto, and they have tried, you know, to educate Kenyans on this finance bill. Like this one wrote, but for you, KRA will autofill your tax return using their data. If it's wrong, you will be chased for the tax. How? They use data from banks, M-Pesa, employers, etc. to create your return without you. But here ameendelea na kuandika, rental tax on houses goes up from 7.5% to 10%. Landlords will increase rent at tenants. Crypto tax, your Bitcoin USDT transactions can now be taxed. A government wants a share of your crypto money. As you can see, many netizens they have tried to analyze and, you know, to bring this 2026 bill, finance bill, so that a common mwananchi, or rather to be in a layman's language, so that everyone can understand it. I wrote and said, finance bill 2026 is worse than the rejected finance bill 2024. Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi is set to introduce even heavier taxes on Kenyans through the finance bill 2026-2027. The proposed measures will see citizens paying more for almost everything, including rent and digital services such as DSTV, M-Pesa, and other platforms. Remember, this is coming months after Kenya witnessed a major anti-tax demos linked to the Finance Bill 2024, and Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has defended the Finance Bill 2026, insisting the government avoided introducing harsh taxes, accusing some politicians of misleading Kenyans. Let's take a look at some of the netizens' reactions here. They have wrote and said, venye nimeangalia, it's only Kikuyus who will reject Finance Bill 2026, and the Guanjiru have wrote and said, the 2026 Finance Bill proposes to increase rent by raising residential rental income tax from 7.5 to 10%, which is expected to trigger higher monthly rent for tenants. So co-analysts have wrote and said, after much reading, analysis, and discussions with my peers, I have come to the informed conclusion that this Finance Bill 2026 must be rejected vehemently. It only has one positive aspect, and that's offering tax and amnesty. Even you can just be dropping your thoughts, opinions, feedbacks down below in the comments section about this Finance Bill 2826, as Kenyans across the country has continued to reject the proposed Finance Bill 2026, and also on various social media platforms, many netizens have campaigned for netizens to reject the Finance Bill 2026, and also urging Kenyans with netizens in villages to be informed about what this Finance Bill 2026, what it entails, as many opposition leaders have proposed that actually the taxes will worsen economic burden on ordinary wananchi, as many netizens will suffer. And Kalonzo Musyoka, the Wiper leader, have continued saying that actually he will continue on campaigning to Kenyans so that they reject the Finance Bill 2024. And you can see Mbadi 25% phone excess replacement replaces a 55.5% tax burden, no new digital content levy in a Finance Bill. And CS Mbadi have come to defend himself. This one have analyzed and talked about that actually the 2026 Finance Bill, what could annoy Kenyans. Number one, phones may get a premium. Number two, digital payments could cost more. Number three, rent pressure may rise. Number four, tax filing time gets shorter. Number five, more KRA compliance for small traders. Number six, e-mobility and batteries may be affected. Number 7, more excess on everyday products. Number 8, no major relief for pay earners. What are your thoughts? Feel free to share them down below in the comment section, and let's have a chat down below in the comment section about this proposed bill 2026-2027 Finance Bill, which has actually been released by the Cabinet Secretary of Treasury, that is John Mbadi, and of which many netizens have rejected it, and also the opposition leaders. Let's have a chat down below, and also feel free to smash the like button up below, and also the subscribe button below, and see you on our next one.